What's say, folks? Crisco here. Hope y'all are doing great. The beard is growing and the locks are flowing. So I hope y'all are having a great day today. It's cold outside. That's why I got my hoodie on. Let's see if we get a few folks in here and share some good stories. Come on in there, folks. Come on up. Pull up a chair and say hello. Hope y'all are doing great. I'm having a great day today. I don't know about y'all, but I sure am. Let's get this thing going. Let's get it going. Yeah, I didn't do a live stream last night. I was tired. Wasn't feeling too good. Oh, we got one thumbs up. Thank you for that. Let me grab me a little something to drink. Gotta get my water going this morning, y'all. Gotta get my water going, my friends. Yeah, I know there was a big upset in basketball last night. Let me see. We can talk about that. Let's see if there's any events happening. NCAA tournament. Ooh, Duke plays Tennessee today. Hi, whoever's here. Okay, that game's gonna be at 1:40. I like Duke in that one. We can go over the games, especially if we get some folks in here. We'll do it again. Arkansas against Kansas. I like Kansas in that one. Furman and San Diego State. Uh, Furman had that big upset in the first round. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. We'll say there, partner. We're going over some games right now. There was a 16 that beat a 1. Let me see if I could find it. FDU beat Purdue. What's up, SMU? Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah. FDU beat Purdue. Wow. What an upset. 63-58. Change the logo. Good job, man. All right. Providence and Kentucky. I think it looks cool, man. Kentucky beat Providence 61-53. Gonzaga beat Grand Canyon. Miami took on Drake. Florida Atlantic beat Memphis. Kansas State and Montana State. Kansas State won that one. So I'm looking for the upsets right now. Okay, so those are the upsets. The big one, the 16 over the 1. Today, Furman and San Diego State. Hey, help me out with this, SMU. We're gonna do some predictions for the games today, okay, buddy? Help me out with this. You're the only one in here, so give me a hand here. Furman and San Diego State. Who you got in that one? Number 13, Furman. Number 5, San Diego State. Furman had the big upset in the last round. Can Furman do it again against San Diego State? You like San Diego State? Okay. All right. Here's one that I'm gonna pick. Based on what I saw, because obviously I was watching Tennessee and the Raging Cajuns, and I saw two teams with the Raging Cajuns that had a lot of turnovers. So I like Duke because they are joining with us to the Pac-12. Okay, that sounds good, SMU. I like Duke in this one against Tennessee. I would like to see Tennessee win, but I think uh, Duke has those two 7-footers, and I think Duke wins by about mm, 7, 8 points in this one, maybe more. I think Duke wins. I'll be very surprised if Tennessee can win this game just based on the way last. Even though Tennessee is a 4 seed over a 5 seed, what do you think, Duke or Tennessee? We got two people watching in here. Whoever else is watching, I'd love to hear your comments. Who do you like out of Duke and Tennessee in today's game at 1:40 p.m.? Hopefully, hoping to watch that one. I might actually go live, depending on what happens. I might go live. I don't know what's gonna happen though. Maybe tonight. Who knows? Announcement coming Wednesday for the invitation. Okay, SMU. Who you got? Duke or Tennessee? Still thinking about it. Okay, so I'm going with Duke in that game. Okay, the next game will be okay. SMU going with the upset, even though Tennessee's ranked higher. SMU going with the Tennessee Vows. I'm pulling for Tennessee now. SMU, don't get me wrong. I'm pulling for Tennessee, but I just think Duke is gonna be based off of what I saw. I think Duke's gonna win, but we'll see. Okay, next game, Arkansas and Kansas. It just means more. Okay, all right. Arkansas versus Kansas. Arkansas versus Kansas. Yep, that is the SEC commercial. SEC, SEC. You're right. All right, Arkansas and Kansas. Kansas is a 1 seed. Um, I still got to go with Kansas, even though I haven't watched either of these teams play. I'm gonna go with the 1 seed, Kansas, to defeat Arkansas. Anything else you'd like to add to that contest would be appreciated. Arkansas and Kansas. That game will be at 4:15 today. I'll give you an opportunity to put your pick in. We got two watching, two watching. Thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up on the stream with the Criscoville. Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate y'all watching. That's for sure. We're doing a real good job of staggering these games today, I want to say. Real good staggering by the NCAA. All right, so I'm going with Kansas in that one, SMU. If you're still here, I'm going with Kansas. Okay, NCAA tournament, second round, number 15, Princeton against Missouri. Princeton, of course, with the big upset in the first round over the number 2 seed. I'll be pulling for Princeton, but I think it's Missouri. Missouri's a real good team. I think Missouri comes through in this one. Once again, an SEC team. I'm going with Missouri to win this one. That game will be at 5:10 p.m. Okay, next game we got Houston, the number 1 seed, and Auburn. A lot of people like Houston to win the whole thing. A lot of people like a Houston versus an Alabama matchup to be in the championship. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna stick with Houston. I think Houston's got a real good team to defeat the number 9 seed Auburn. Next game later tonight, 6:45 p.m. Number 2 Texas against the number 10 Penn State Nittany Lions. I'm gonna go with the Longhorns. 6:45. 7:40 p.m. UCLA and Northwestern. You got UCLA, the Bruins against the Northwestern team. I'm gonna go with UCLA in that one. Tonight it's gonna be Alabama. I'm gonna watch this game. I'll probably be live for this game. Alabama at 8:40 against the number 8 Maryland, the Terrapins of Maryland. Got to go with the Crimson Tide on this one. Amazing that Alabama has such a great team in basketball. You know, they've been so great in football um, for so long with Nick Saban. Still got to go with the Crimson Tide. Pittsburgh and Xavier, maybe an upset here. Maybe an upset. Two upsets here. Pittsburgh, I could see Pittsburgh sneaking by Xavier. And Kentucky and Kansas State, I can see Kentucky with the upset over Kansas State. Okay. SMU like Xavier. What about Kentucky and Kansas State? Uh, Kentucky, the number 6 seed, has always been known as a basketball school. It would not surprise me if Kentucky wins that game. What do you think? Kentucky also an SEC team. Okay, I'm going with Kentucky. Okay, SMU says he has family friends that went to Xavier. All right. Let's see. Excuse me. So I'm going with Kentucky to defeat Kansas State. All right. The next one is Michigan State and Marquette. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one tonight. No, that's tomorrow. This game's a tomorrow. Okay. So we got some good games. Okay. So you know people that went to Xavier and Villanova. Well, that's cool. All right. Second round action tomorrow. Michigan State and Marquette. I'm gonna go with Michigan State. The Spartans of Michigan State. I'm gonna go with them. All right. Okay. St. Mary's. St. Mary's, number 5 seed versus number 4 UConn tomorrow at 5:10. I'm gonna go um with UConn on that one. I just think UConn, number 4 seed UConn, it's gonna be too tough. Next one is gonna be Creighton and Baylor. I'm gonna go with the Bears of Baylor. Baylor Bears to win tomorrow at 6:10. Feel free to chime in on all these games if you like. Um, okay, FDU against Florida Atlantic. Can the number 16 seed FDU team continue its Cinderella story against number 9 Florida Atlantic? Very possible. A lot of people going to be watching that one. All right, Miami and Indiana, 5 and a 4. I like Indiana, the Hoosiers to do it. Okay, and then the final game tomorrow night will be TCU and Gonzaga. I like Gonzaga. Gonzaga is a basketball school at 8:40, and then we'll move on to the next round. That'll be next Thursday for the third round. Hold on 1 second. Let's see what else we got around. I want to see if we got any moves in football. Let's see. Let's go over some. Let's go after some free agency signings. Okay, so we have Leonard Fournette that's still out there. Of course, we did sign Williams. The Saints did from the Lions. I think that was a real good signing. He has a nose for the end zone, as they say. 17 touchdowns, led the league last year. Great attitude. I think he's going to be a fun player to have here in New Orleans. Bring a lot of energy to the team. Um, I'm just going to scroll through this and bring up some notable signings that I see. One notable signing, Deontay Hardy was with the Saints, has signed with the Buffalo Bills. 2-year deal worth up to 13.5 million. Great return guy. I think he's going to do real good with Buffalo. Let's see. The Dolphins, Mike White signed a 2-year deal. Miles Gaskin resigned. Raheem Mostert, Jeff Wilson, Braxton Berrios. Now, I had him on some of my fantasy football teams because kick return and punt return points were worth a good bit, and he's from the Jets. I would have liked to have Braxton Berrios with the Saints. He's a real good return guy. Duke Riley, former LSU Tiger, re-signed with the Dolphins. Of course, they got Jalen Ramsey in a trade with the Rams in exchange for a 2023 third-round pick, number 77, and Hunter Long, tight end. Okay, the Patriots. James Robinson signed a 2-year deal, running back. I believe he played for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I had him a few times on my team. Juju Smith Schuster signed a 3-year, $25.5 million deal, worth up to $33 million. Juju came from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Gesicki agreed to terms, tight end. Jabril Peppers, I remember him, re-signed over there and um, with the Patriots. All right, the New York Jets. Alan Lazard. I think this is making the way. I think this is making the way for whoever's still here. What do you think about Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets? I think it's getting closer and closer by the minute. They're just finalizing some details, but I do think it will happen. Lazard finalizing a 4-year, $44 million deal. Greg Zerline got a real strong leg on him, re-signing a 1-year deal worth up to $3.5 million. Thomas Morstead, punter, played for the Saints and been around. Call him Electron when he was here with the Saints. All right, Baltimore Ravens received the non-exclusive franchise tag. They haven't made that many moves, but looks like they're trying to hold on to Lamar Jackson. Okay, the Bengals, the Joe Burrow-led Cincinnati Bengals, offensive tackle, still trying to make that offensive line as best as they can for Joe Burrow. Signed a 4-year, $64 million contract that includes a $31 million signing bonus. Orlando Brown, offensive tackle for the Bengals. Okay, Cody Ford signed a 1-year deal, and linebacker Jermaine Pratt re-signed. So not many moves going on for the Bengals either. You know, they pretty close to being a Super Bowl caliber. They are a Super Bowl caliber team. So not much movement for the Bengals. I guess they're gonna address other things. And Bengals need to draft Jacqueline Roy, defensive tackle from LSU per SMU. All right. Yeah, keep the comments coming, SMU, as I read on. If you think any of these teams, it don't matter if I talked about them already or if it's coming up. Uh, that's what this is. This is fun chat and sports talk and whatever. All right. Cleveland Browns. We're on the Cleveland Browns. Ethan Posick, LSU, re-signed on a 3-year, $18 million deal. Did you hear Devin was traded? No, I didn't. Devin. Is it who? Devin who? Not Devin White. Bring me up to speed. Devin. Oh, from the Steelers? No, I didn't hear that. Devin Bush? Okay. Who did he get traded to? All right. So let's see. Seattle. Okay, that's a pretty good trade right there. Devin Bush. Thank you, SMU. All right. Defensive line, Maurice Hurst on the 1-year deal. So just a bunch of other guys. Ogbo, I can't even pronounce this guy's name. Ogbo Okoronkwo agreed to a 3-year, $19 million deal with max value. A pretty good contract for him. Sign him to a 5-year deal. What's the ASMU? What's the biggest move that you think that has been made in free agency this year? Give me your top 3 free agent moves. Um, Definitely think Derek Carr is somewhere up there. Okay, Pittsburgh Steelers. Nate Herbig signed a 2-year deal. Patrick Peterson, the veteran LSU Tiger cornerback, signed a 2-year, $14 million deal that includes 5.85 million guaranteed. Patrick Peterson. All right. I still think the Texans pick up a quarterback. I believe the Texans have the number 2, Fournette and Greedy Williams. I believe Houston has the uh, the second overall pick in the draft, so I still think they're going to draft a quarterback with that second pick. You got Carolina, and then you got Houston. Signed Carolina. Houston signed Case Keenum to a 2-year, $6.25 million contract. Robert Woods from USC, 2-year, $15.25 million deal. Andrew Beck, the tight end. They're really bringing in a lot of guys. The Texans. Um, Shaq Mason, acquired in a trade from the Bucks. Okay. Yeah, I want to see where Fournette goes. We got 2 people, 3 people watching in here. Feel free to. We talking NFL free agency right now, so feel free to spit out whatever y'all want to spit out. Texans go with Tanner McKee. Okay. The Colts. Gardner Minshew. The Colts are still trying to find a quarterback. I don't think the Colts have found them. Well, you remember they had Andrew Luck, who was a pretty good quarterback, but I don't think that they've really found their guy since Peyton Manning. Okay, Tanner McKee, SMU says. The Texans going to go with Tanner McKee. All right, the Colts signed Gardner Minshew. I like Gardner Minshew. I remember him playing for Jacksonville. Jaguars. He was a pretty good fill-in quarterback. Of course, can't can't blame him for having Trevor Lawrence. I think Trevor Lawrence is especially this year, the way he moved up last year, definitely going to be one of the top. I think he's going to end up being one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league if he's not right now. Um, so yeah, I would love to have Trevor Lawrence, but anyway, Gardner Minshew signs with the Colts. Let's see, we just picking out. Um, we just picking out players. There's a lot of players moving in free agency. I'm just picking out this and that who catches my eye. All right, Jacksonville, the Jaguars signed C.J. Beathard on a 2-year, $4.5 million contract. It's always great to have a good backup quarterback in case your starter goes down. Obviously, everybody knows that. You don't want your main guy to go down, but it's good to have a good backup quarterback, veteran. Helps to helps the offense to flow as well. Gets signals in and all that. All right, tight end Evan Ingram received a non-exclusive franchise tag. Trey Herndon agreed to terms on a contract. Andrew Wingard re-signed on a 3-year deal. So that's that for the Jaguars. All right. Might show y'all some fan packs. I got one in from the Dolphins yesterday. Um, After, but as far as fan packs go, I'm probably gonna make a few videos, few little videos, smaller videos, like a minute, maybe over a minute. That way I can tag the videos real good. All right, we're on the Tennessee Titans. Wide receiver Nick Westbrook, a Khan, re-signed on a 1-year deal. Andre Dillard, Daniel Brunskill. Here's an LSU player, Arden Key. Signed a 3-year, $21 million deal with a max value of $24 million. All right, now we're gonna move on to the Sean Payton led. They got a good bit of guys. Nobody that really crazy catches my eye. And this will be the first year for Sean Payton with the Denver Broncos. All right, we got Jarrett Stidham, signed a 2-year, $10 million deal, quarterback. Sam J. Perrine, that's a good signing right there. Signed a 2-year, $7.5 million deal. Running back Sam J. Perrine for the Broncos. Okay, fullback Michael Burton. The rest, Mike McGlinchey, 5-year, $87.5 million deal. Alex Singleton, the linebacker, and Tremont Smith. So, the Broncos are bringing in guys, no huge names that I'm seeing here. But Sean Payton is bringing in guys. I'm sure they'll have a pretty good draft. Sean Payton always was good at getting really good players in the late rounds. Marcus Colston, brought in Pierre Thomas, guys like that. All right. Kansas City Chiefs. Let's see. Jawan Taylor signed a 4-year, $80 million deal. Deshaun Wharton re-signs on a 1-year deal, and Mike Edwards signing a 1-year, $3 million deal. All right. Next team up. We haven't even gotten to the NFC yet, so I hope y'all enjoying the stream. Next team up, the Las Vegas Raiders. Of course, they had to replace Derek Carr, so they went and got Jimmy Garoppolo on a 3-year deal. Hold on one second. Really good spirals. Okay, back to our video. Okay, so the Raiders got Jimmy Garoppolo on a 3-year, $72.75 million deal. I want to know what y'all think about this. We got two people in here, Jimmy Garoppolo and the Raiders. Personal thoughts on Jimmy Garoppolo. Um, he gets hurt a lot. That's one thing that comes to mind. He gets hurt a lot, but he's a good veteran quarterback. He's been around. Um, what's up? What's up, Edward? Hey, man, I'm doing just talking about different teams. I haven't even gotten to the NFC, so hopefully you can stay for a little while and hang out. Okay, so we talking about the Raiders right now. Jimmy G, he does get hurt. He does get hurt. He's gonna get hurt again. So anyway, I'd rather have Derek Carr than Jimmy G. I'll tell you that much. Okay, Amir Abdullah, Josh Jacobs received a non-exclusive tag. Let's see. A lot of these other guys are not huge names. Marcus Epps signed a 2-year, $12 million deal. Let's see. I don't know. My thoughts on the Raiders, I just don't see them doing all that great this year. I think, truthfully, I think Derek Carr just wanted to get out of there, and I really think Derek Carr is going to be a great signing for the Saints. Okay, Los Angeles Chargers quarterback Easton Nick resigned to a 1-year, $1.8 million deal. Um, the rest, Donald. I mean, these guys y'all probably don't know unless you're a big Chargers fan. Donald Parham Jr. Yeah, me too, buddy. Um, how about the NCAA tournament? Edward, you been watching some basketball games? Are you into that? The NCAA tournament? So that they had a 16 that FDU that upset Purdue this year. On tournament. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, all right. Good man, good. All right, so yeah, some of these other guys. Well, Eric Kendricks, you might know who Eric Kendricks is. I believe he played for UCLA. Signed on a 2-year deal worth 13.25 million. All right, the Cowboys. We're going to the NFC. We just finished the AFC team, so we're going to the NFC. Dallas, of course, Dallas let Ezekiel Elliott go. Dallas let Ezekiel Elliott go, and I might wait. I'm actually something just came up, y'all. So I might wait and do the NFC teams tonight. Something just came up, so I'm gonna probably end the stream right now and do the NFC teams and start back up. Do this again, but I gotta head out. Kind of just one of those things. Thank you, Edward, for stopping by. Thank you, SMU, for stopping by, and whoever else is watching on the replay. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tonight. Have a great day and go Tigers. All right, brother. Thank you.